Hi, my name is Victor,
Grim!
and this is my vlog. I know it's been a long time since I've done a vlog. I've kind of been trying to get readjusted to living back in America. And I've just been busy and I kind of pushed the vlog to the back of my mind. I haven't really been inspired. But yesterday I was on Tumblr and my friend, that hobo cat, she actually posted this accent challenge that I thought was really interesting. So I figured, hey, why not do the accent challenge but on YouTube? I have like a list of different questions I have to read, and I guess they determine your accent, or if you have an accent, I don't know. So I'm just going to read the list, and I guess you guys could determine if I have an accent or not. So number 1, your name and username. My name is Victor, and my username is Grimstub. At least on YouTube it is. On Tumblr, it's actually Vikram, so if you're interested in my photography, which is something I've been doing lately, you can check the link down there, Vikram. Anyway, number 2, where are you from? I'm from Miami, Florida, born and raised. Pronounce the following words. So it has a list of words and I'm going to read them, so bear with me. Aunt, roof, root, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, cot, naturally, aluminium, I think that's a typo because I'm pretty sure it's spelled aluminum and that's how I say it, aluminum. So if it's aluminum, then aluminum. If it's aluminium, then aluminium. Anyway, moving on. GIF or GIF. I don't know which one I say. I think I say GIF. Yeah, GIF. I don't know why I said GIF first. GIF. Tumblr, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, and G-poi. I don't know what G-poi is, but it's G-P-O-Y, all in capital letters. I don't think you pronounce it G-P-O-Y, do you? I don't know. G-poi. Anyway, moving on. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? That, my friends, is called TP. You TP a house on Halloween. It's actually funny because I used to think it was actually like, a TP, like the Native American house, that, cone house and stuff. Because when you throw toilet paper, it kind of does that, and I actually thought it was T-E-E-P-E-E. But it wasn't until recently that I found out that TP is also toilet paper, so whatever, I said it right, in my mind, it was wrong. Number 5, what is a bubbly carbonated drink called? That I call soda. So if you come to my house, I'm going to offer you some soda. What do you call gym shoes? When I was a little kid, I used to call them tenis, because in Spanish, at least my family, they called it tenis. But right now I call them sneakers or gym shoes. Depends on my mood, I guess. I don't know. Next, number 7. What do you call your grandparents? I only have one grandparent that's alive, and I call her abuelita, which is my grandmother. If my grandfather was alive, I guess I'll call him abuelito. I do call my friends abuelo and abuela sometimes, but that's mostly joking around. I don't know if that's a Miami thing or just a thing that my friends do. When you're acting old or too slow, we just call you abuelo or abuela, depending on whether or not you're a guy or girl. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? I call that a shopping cart. When I was younger, I used to call it un carrito. Like you get the carrito and you move it along, but right now I call it a shopping cart. What is the thing that you change the TV with? I change the TV with the remote control. Sometimes I call it a remote. Sometimes I call it a control, but for the most part it's just remote control, or any of those variations. Choose a book and read a passage from it. I was looking for books. I'm not much of a reader, but I do have some books, and the one book I found is a little memory from my childhood, The Phantom Tollbooth. So I'm going to read you a passage from The Phantom Tollbooth. So if you have a copy of The Phantom Tollbooth, please follow along as I read. Can you tell I'm a teacher? Okay, so if you have a copy of The Phantom Tollbooth, please turn to page 71. It's actually chapter 6, Faintly Macabre Story. Once upon a time, this land was a barren and frightening wilderness, whose high rocky mountains sheltered the evil winds and whose barren valleys offered hospitality to no man. Few things grew, and those that did were bent and twisted, and their fruit was as bitter as wormwood. What wasn't waste was desert, and what wasn't desert was rock. And the demons of darkness made their home in the hills. Evil creatures roamed at will through the countryside and down to the sea. It was known as the Land of Nod. Then one day, a small ship appeared on the sea of knowledge. It carried a young prince seeking the future. In the name of goodness and truth, he laid claim to all the country and set out to explore his new domain. The demons, monsters, and giants were furious at his presumption and banded together to drive him out. The earth shook with their battle, and when they had finished, all that remained to the prince was a small piece of land at the edge of the sea. "I'll build my city here," he declared, and that is what he did. And yeah, I think that's good enough. I mean, I'm not trying to read the whole book now, but yeah, this is a small passage from Phantom Tollbooth. If you never read the Phantom Tollbooth, do it. It's a good book. Number 11, do you think you have an accent? I tried really, really hard to get rid of my accent because people from Miami actually have a pretty heavy accent. And it's funny because I didn't know we had an accent until I went to FSU, and that's in Tallahassee, which is 8 hours away from Miami. So people will be like, "Hey, you're from Miami, right?" And I'm like, "Whoa, are you psychic? How do you know I'm from Miami? Is it the way I look? Is it the way I dress?" And they're like, "No, it's definitely the way you speak." And I was really confused because I didn't realize people from Miami had an accent. And now I know that, I can't really explain it, but for the most part, they have a certain like sing-songy way of speaking. Well, not sing-songy so much, but they also elongate their vowels. So something from Miami might sound like, "Oh my God, right?" Or, I don't know what you're talking about because I didn't say that, no. It's kind of weird. We kind of sing-songy, we elongate the vowels. Actually, I'm going to leave 2 links down here, and it's like shit that people from Miami say or do. Remember those videos from like a year ago? And it's really funny and kind of true because people from Miami do tend to speak like that. But not me. At least hopefully I don't speak like that anymore because, you know, going to Japan and discovering that I have an accent, that helped me to kind of tame down the Miami accent a little bit. So you tell me, do I still have an accent? I don't think so, but I don't know. This is the voice I'm used to. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. The next 2 questions don't really have anything to do with an accent, so I'm just going to answer them anyway. Number 12, be a wizard or a vampire? I mean, I guess they're sort of connected in accents. I mean, when you think wizard, you think Harry Potter, you know, English accent, and vampires have the Transylvanian accent. But if I had a choice, I would want to be a wizard. Definitely a wizard. Actually, I'm still waiting for my owl, you know, from Hogwarts, so figure it out, Hogwarts, because I'm still waiting to become a wizard in your school, please. Last question is, do you know anyone on Tumblr in real life? This is asking about Tumblr, so on Tumblr, I obviously follow my friends. I mean, that hobo cat, she's my friend Jillian, and that's how I got this challenge. So yeah, I do know people on Tumblr in real life. On YouTube, same thing. I know people because, you know, they're my friends. I follow them, so nothing special there. Nothing to do with the accent, but I guess it's just something interesting to know. I don't know. That's the challenge, the accent challenge. I think it's really cool and interesting because, you know, I have the psychology background and I think it's cool to like study people and the way they function. And it's just really cool to like show how people speak and the different, you know, terminology they have for certain words that you even think might be different. You think it would be the same for everybody, but it's actually not. You're not supposed to tag anybody, but I thought it would be interesting to get the ball rolling. So I want to tag my friend Andrew. He's on YouTube. Check out his videos if you're interested in Japanese life. And also my friend Christina Pino. She's also on YouTube here, also living in Japan. And you know, she does cool videos about Japan and stuff. So I'm going to tag you 2 guys. Hopefully you do it and post it up on YouTube because I would like to see how your accents, you know, relate compared to mine. Christina and I actually have a similar twang with me. I mean, we don't have a twang, but she's from Miami too. So that might be cool. You might see Miami people speaking the way they speak. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. If you're interested in more videos, please hit that subscribe button, and hopefully I will give you more videos. You know, I feel like this video might jumpstart my whole vlogging deal and stuff. We'll see. That's it for now. So yeah, thanks. Bye. See you.
It's Grim, Grim! Grim's Vlog! Grim, Grim! Grim's Vlog! Grim, Grim! Grim's Vlog! Please subscribe to my channel now!
I blah, blah, blah. A bit of sociology in there since, you know, people around the world with different accents doing this challenge, you know, trying to have fun. I don't know.